Hello everyone and welcome back to the Lettered Classroom. My name is Bridget Spackman. I'm a multi-age teacher in Central Pennsylvania and I am a sponsored FlexPath student at Capella University. So guys, it's 2020 and I always take every year to really reflect on the previous year. I want to see how I have grown in my craft for my job. I want to see what I've done professionally. And now this year I am reflecting on where I am academically. And I have to say, I wish I was a lot further along than where I am now. But I also have to be reasonable with myself because I had a lot of things going on at the very end of the year. I lost a best friend of mine, a coworker. I had a business that I was launching. I also had some personal health issues that I was going through. So I had to give myself some grace. But either way, I am reflecting about where I want to grow and really develop in my craft as a teacher. And so I wanted to share with all of you my 3 goals that I had. So my first goal when it comes to my grad classes is I want to be able to set a deadline. I need to be able to say that I'm going to have my assignment due on this day and then submit it. It can't just be, I'm going to have my assignment due on this date and then if I'm past that date because I didn't do something, I'm going to push it back. I can't do that anymore. So I have to be a little bit harder on myself. I have to hold myself accountable and I need to make sure that I'm submitting things on a certain date unless something really big happens. Now, the other goal that I have for myself is going to go back to the first one, and that's to make sure that I'm setting up some sort of a weekly routine or a schedule for myself. So for instance, I know that on Tuesdays and Thursdays, my son has wrestling. So I want to use that time that he's gone for wrestling. It's about a good 2 hours to really devote and spend to my grad classes. And what I love about it is that I do have that flexibility with FlexPath to be able to look at my own schedule and see where it is that I can fit it in. And this is going to be those areas. So I'm going to be able to have this routine, this schedule, and I'm going to make sure I'm fitting that into what I have available so that I can be able to meet those deadlines. And then my final goal is to be able to finish my grad class. I want to be able to graduate this year. I'm giving myself until September to be able to have all of my grad classes completed. And I think that that's a really reasonable time frame for me, especially because I do have a lot of traveling that I am going to be doing this summer, which I'm very, very excited about. So I set myself a little bit later on. And I think it's a really nice time too, because around October, November is typically when we get really, really busy. At the start of the school year. So at the end of September of 2020, I want to have my master's and be graduated. I want to graduate. Now, for those of you that are out there and you're probably like, I can't believe that you're doing all these things. You have your business, you have kids, you have your job, you have all of these things and you're doing grad classes on top of that. I just can't do it. I really want you to think about the why. Why is it that you can't do it? And really push yourself to take that risk for yourself. Take it for you. Take it for your family. Take it for your students at school. And fail forward. Give it a shot because to be honest, you're never going to realize what you can and cannot do unless you take those risks in the first place. So I challenge you to really take a risk. And I'm going to leave some links down in the description box so that you can go over and check out FlexPath. I cannot say enough good things about what it has done for me and for my family and for my education and my students. I think it's a phenomenal program and this is something that I'm saying from my heart. And I think you guys would like it too. So I challenge you to go out, look into it, and take a risk for you. And I think you're going to love me for it. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Bridget Spackman, and I am a sponsored FlexPath student at Capella University.